listen, just give the police my full cooperation. Tell them they can talk to me about anything. Then give them nothing. Because look, the deal is this. It was my warehouse that was blown up. So basically, I'm the victim here. Am I right? Thank you. Oh, listen, Jason calls, let me know. Bye. How's Kristina?
She's upset, as am I. We both like to know what this freak is going to do to her sister.
She's going to be okay. Jason's very close to finding her.
Why do you keep saying that? Because the truth is you have no idea whether Jason's going to be able to solve this or not. And it's insulting my intelligence with your platitude.
Kristina needs reassurance. She doesn't talk to me, right? She doesn't listen to me. She doesn't listen to you. So well, you need to talk to her about it.
She's not listening to any of us because she's beyond reassurance, because she's seen and heard way too much, including that last altercation where you unleashed verbal assaults on Claudia before she went missing. So now Kristina thinks you killed her.
I hated that Kristina was in that room when I went off on Claudia. I hated that she had to see me in that light.
But she did. And now it's altered her opinion of you.
And then I did what you wanted me to do, though, right? You wanted me to stay away from her, and I have.
Yes.
Right.
And that worked. That's why she came over here today. She got a new cookbook and she wanted to share it with you because you both enjoy cooking. And what happened? She walked in here and she hears you telling her that her sister's been kidnapped.
By a freak who's obsessed with Jason. There's no way to see that coming, Alexis.
If your solution is to put the blame on Jason, you've lost her already.
Thanks for picking me up.
I'm glad you called.
You're not still mad at me after New Year's?
I was a jerk. I feel like an idiot just remembering it. Look, I want to make it up to you. Okay, so whatever you need to talk about, I am here to listen.
My sister Sam is missing. Some crazy guy kidnapped her and is using her as leverage over Jason.
When did this happen? Has anyone called the police?
No, and I'm totally freaked. I mean, what if Sam is hurt or worse? And there my dad was just standing there like everything was okay and just these things happen.
Collateral damage.
Exactly, which is seriously twisted. Stuff like this should never happen, but it does because my dad is head of the mob.
Well, I am no fan of your father's, but he does love you, okay?
I'm a possession.
No, you're not.
The daughter he's supposedly proud of but never actually wants to be with. Supposedly he doesn't want me in danger. It's a joke. I'm always in danger just by being his child. My father's like poison.
Well, he did one thing right. He had you.
Keifer, I just feel so alone.
You got me. Always.
If you can believe this, Alexis, Sam being kidnapped has nothing to do with me or my business. This guy, he's after Jason for whatever.
She knows that Jason works for you, and she knows that it's all interconnected. And it's a very painful realization for her.
Can you talk to her and explain to her that I'm not a monster?
I have talked to her. I have tried to explain that to her. But you're surrounded by violence. So what do you want me to do? You want me to put a spin on it?
I just want a little bit of support, that's all.
You and I cannot discount the fact that Kristina knows the truth. And no matter what your intentions are, no matter how much you promise to protect the people that you love, you can't. They are never protected, and there is always a next time.
I love my children, Alexis, you know that.
I know.
And I can only do the best that I can do.
Sonny, the people that you love and the ones that love you are targets of violence. This is all starting to sink in for Kristina, and it's a lot to absorb.
What are you saying? You're not going to cut me out of my child's life?
I am not saying.
Because Kristina spent years and years thinking that her father didn't love her.
Are we going to rehash this really right now? Because you know why.
I know why, and I respect that, but you can't tell me how to be a parent.
You and I are both parents here. We are in this together. Mm-hmm. And we have this brilliant, sensitive teenage daughter who needs help.
How? How are you going to help her? By telling her that her father's a criminal?
All right, will you stop acting like a victim here?
I'm just...
Really, you aren't. And if I'm as controlling as you're making me out to be, I wouldn't even have this conversation with you.
You don't approve of me.
Of what you do.
Whatever. And Kristina picks up on that, and she sees me through your eyes.
Well, then if that's the case, she sees that you are loving, a kind, and a caring parent. But she also sees that this is dangerous. Sam.
Hey, I just wanted to call and let you know that I was okay.
Thank God. Where are you? What happened?
I'm gonna have to explain later. This isn't over yet. Jason and I, we have a few things we have to take care of.
Will you be careful, please? I love you.
I love you too.
Sam and Jason okay?
Yep. But apparently it's not over. Hello? Anyone home?
Oh, Mom. Did you hear anything about Sam?
Yes, I did, and I was hoping to be able to tell both of you at the same time. Where's your sister?
She went out with Keifer.
Really? She was so worried about Sam, I thought maybe she'd be waiting here to hear the news.
Oh, wait, you said it was good news. Does that mean Sam's okay?
It does. It means everything has been straightened out.
Mom?
Honey?
That would be the response you'd give to a 5-year-old. But since I'm 11, could you please be a little bit more specific?
Okay. I would be happy to satisfy that very curious and nosy little brain of yours. But honestly, that's all I know. Sam was taken by somebody that wanted to get back at Jason.
And then Jason rescued her, right?
No, Jason got her out of a predicament that she was in because he got her in it.
That's the benefit of having Jason as a boyfriend. He's so useful in dangerous situations. It totally makes up for the fact that he is stoic and undemonstrative.
You're saying that stuff on purpose to freak me out, aren't you? Because you know I don't agree with that.
Well, of course you don't. You prefer a man who's warm and caring and supportive. Kind of like a certain police commissioner.
Let's go make cookies.
Mom.
Let's try to act normal. I'm dodging?
Yes.
Yeah, you're bugging me.
Oh, boy. Do we still have those rainbows?
No.
Oh, great.
Well, not quite as comfortable as a hotel room.
It was nice.
That was better than nice. I feel so close to you.
I'm sorry we've been fighting.
I think we just made up for it. Don't you?
Thanks for listening to me vent about my dad.
I want you to be able to trust me. Okay, I'm here for you no matter what.
Sometimes I feel like nobody understands, but then when I talk to you, I feel like you see the real me, you know? Did that just sound really cheesy?
No, not at all. No, I feel the same way about you. You know, it's nice to know that someone cares without having some big agenda.
Oh, tell me about it. My mom wants me to be this walking, talking little Ivy League clone, and my dad's just out to prove he's all loving and paternal.
Of course.
Even though his whole life is a lie.
Yeah. Well, look, forget about your father. Okay, in a year and a half, you're going to go away to college, and you're going to have a new start. And your last name is Davis, so nobody has to know you're Sonny's daughter.